lovelies and gents, welcome to my channel. This is part 2 of the Eczema Diaries. I did a previous video about this and I'm following up. Today I'll be sharing the major turning points in my journey, the moments that truly transformed my skin, my health, and my overall well-being. If you're struggling with eczema and you're just looking for inspiration to heal from the inside out, this is for you. Let's take a deep dive in. Let's start with September of 2022. I decided to see a trichologist, someone who specializes in the scalp and the hair, because I was experiencing hair thinning, parts were widening, I was having constant itching, which was becoming so grueling and unbearable. This was a big step for me because I had never thought about how connected my hair and scalp health were to my overall skin health. The trichologist used a microscope to examine my scalp and told me that it was highly likely that I had had dermatitis in my head. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I had never had any issues in my scalp or my head with inflammation of the scalp, eczema, dermatitis, and I took so much pride on it. I'd always had issues from the neck on down, but never up here. I felt lost, confused. I didn't know what to do with that information. She ended up giving me some recommendations and she said, I need you to go and get your blood work done, get it checked for any deficiencies with your vitamins, any hormonal imbalances. I never got my hormones checked either. When the labs came back, it was eye-opening. I had very low vitamin D levels. My estrogen was high as the sky. It was in the 600s, and my testosterone was slightly elevated in the 50s. It all started to make so much sense. These imbalances were very likely contributing to not only my scalp issues, but also dealing with the eczema. She put together a treatment plan for my hair, and it was all about restoring the scalp health. She had introduced a low light therapy, which I never had done before, and this was great because it was about stimulating the hair growth and calming the inflammation, which we said is a devil. And she talked about doing scalp scrubs and detox treatments for my hair. And these were to help remove the buildup and to help reset the scalp's health. She talked about hydrotherapy, steam is what she did, and it was very soothing and helped hydrate my scalp. These salon visits were so relaxing and on time. It was a confidence booster too. It was everything that I needed, but I knew that there was more work to do internally. In October of 2022, I signed up for Rob Stewart's Eat, Cleanse, and Move program. And let me tell you here, this was absolutely transformational. I had already been doing green smoothies for years. I want to say around like 8 years. And my healing, it came to a screeching halt. I ended up saying a prayer to the Lord that I needed something outside of the green smoothies, and on YouTube, Rob appeared out of nowhere. And he was talking about, if you're thinking that green smoothies are going to heal you, you need to think again. You gotta go deeper to the root causes. But this program, it helped me take a dive so much deeper into those root causes of the eczema and truly heal from within. This program included a strict, detailed nutritional plan. This wasn't just for eating clean, but it was about giving my body what it truly needed to heal. He talked about regular exercising. That was something that I was so neglectful. I think since I didn't grow up playing sport, I was slim, just primarily throughout my entire life. Movement was not something that I cared to do, but movement was something that needed to become a non-negotiable in my routine and helping me detox and reduce stress. Lastly, he talked about cleansing and detoxification routines. Woo! These were so crucial for getting those toxins out of the body that were triggering these flare-ups. Some of those cleanses and detoxification routines were like water fast, salt flushes, coffee enemas, liver detoxes. If you're wanting to know more about those cleanses and detoxifications, please let me know, and I could put together another video about that. Through this program, I experienced revolutionary changes in my skin for the first time in years. I saw real healing, like true healing. One of the best milestones of my journey happened during this time. I completely weaned myself off of those topical steroid creams and ointments. Hip hip hooray! I had been relying on these steroid creams and ointments for years, but with Rob Stewart's program and the changes that I made to my lifestyle, I did not need it anymore. Now, it's been over 2 years since I've used any of those prescription creams. And if I've experienced a flare-up, and I have experienced some flare-ups here and there, I've used these natural remedies that he has taught me about, and I've never looked back. This was such a liberating moment for me, proof that healing is possible when you address the root cause. Looking back on September and October of 2022 were true turning points for me. Seeing the trichologist helped me understand my body so much better, while Rob Stewart's program helped heal me from the inside out. If you're struggling with eczema, remember, healing is truly a process. It takes time, dedication, and sometimes trying unconventional things, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it, especially for me trusting this process and trusting the Lord through prayer. Thank you so much for joining me during this journey, and I hope that my story inspires you to take some steps towards your own healing. If you found this video helpful, please let me know in the comments. Show me some love. I want to show you the healing. I know that I'm still in the process of getting this healing, but back then I had breakouts all on the inside of my hands, and on the outside it was bumps, but God is doing a thing. I used to be so ashamed, and I am just in a state of awe with everything that's happening. I'm still gonna stick to this journey. I am so happy. This is what working at healing from the inside out. This is making me so emotional right now. In the meantime, please live a life that's full of true transformational healing, ease, and cheer. Ciao.